So, a lot of the times at night, what I like to do is, besides sleeping, because I love that, is play video games on the computer, but I stream it on Twitch. So I hang out with all of you guys in the chat. It's just a cool way to interact with you, and you can watch me have some potato moments on video games. We've played Outlast Whistleblower, we played Soma, now we're playing Overwatch. It's a great time. So right now the sun is shining down, the birds are chirping, it's just a fantastic day, but 20 minutes ago it was pouring down rain, like raining sideways, literally raining like beavers and horses. It was ridiculous. So this weather is being very weathery and freaking me out. So I just swung by the P.O. box and I'm picking up something that someone sent me a snap, so I know what it is, but you gotta check this out. So this is from Andrew. He drew this. I'm gonna put the thumbnail, or I'm gonna try to, on the screen right here, okay? So here's the photo, and then check out what he drew. How dope is that? That's so good, man. It always like blows my mind. I've gotten actually a couple different drawings from people, some who have even included Shoulder Guy. It's so awesome when I see this stuff. Really, it means a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day to like draw me. That's so awesome. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, so if you are good with computers, now is your time to shine, guys. I need your help. So if you need to know the specs of my computer, what I have into my computer, there's an Amazon link in the description that lists everything I have, so that'll answer that question. Basically, I have an Intel Core i7 6700K CPU at 4 gigahertz, and 16 gigs of RAM are installed, 64-bit operating system. It's got 2 solid-state drives. You know, it's a very expensive computer. It has over $2,000 worth of stuff in this computer, which I just recently built. But randomly, all of a sudden, it'll just start lagging on me. Like the video will just start getting choppy. I'll just be on the computer all of a sudden. It just like the whole system slows down. It never used to do that. I could like render videos, you know, 1080p and do all this stuff. It would never slow down. Now, sometimes it does when I'm rendering. Sometimes it doesn't when I don't even have my video editing program up. It just will get laggy. And I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't do that, I feel. So if you could help me out. But as soon as I restart my system, it like instantly fixes it. But then, you know, sometimes it'll last an hour, and then sometimes it'll be like 10 minutes after I restart it, it'll just start slowing down again. I don't have like open processes. I don't understand what the issue is. So if any of you could tell me why, if I need to like put more money into it, I don't understand. Like, why, computer? I want to be able to do everything without it slowing down. What the heck? Nick is back in town, back again. And he brought with him some old Vineyard Vine shirts that he got at the outlet a while back that he doesn't want anymore, that I snagged for a deal. We got a purple with the green. These are both button downs. They're both slim fit whale shirts, they call them. And this is a green with some blue. Got these both for super cheap. What a great guy, great friend. We're about to go see Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. And I'm gonna bring some Rips. Remember guys, if you wanna buy Rips, you have to find Ripley, and now you have to also have 130 calories per serving, not 100. Is it on?
It is.
What's going on, guys? Me and Nick are headed to the gym. Just got a huge, show that. Huge shipment of the Ghost stuff, which is, fun fact, I haven't even had the fruit punch. You've had the fruit punch, right?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
I never am a huge fan of like red drinks. Like if you're like, Max, I'm pulling to the grocery store, the gas station, you want a Gatorade? And I'll be like, yeah, and they come out with a red Gatorade. I'd be like, I'll just Venmo you $2. It makes my mouth like redder than it is. Looks like I have lipstick on. That's the issue I have with it. But headed to the gym. Also, July 18th is gonna be the Ever4ward launch. I'm gonna do an update once I have the shirts. There's like almost 30 boxes are gonna get delivered to my apartment in like 2 or 3 days. So I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put them. Yeah, I don't know, but this is gonna be one of them. Pretty cool. We'll talk about that when we get there. Let's go to the gym, guys. Okay, so inside of the Ghost container, so they have like a loyalty program, and inside are little cards, and they have like little phrases on them. It's like random words. This is Dog Dirty Lord Warm and Thick Rooster Slay Twinkie. The only mirror where I look somewhat decently, not even big. So I've had this Jeep since like end of April, I think, so maybe 2.5 months, and there's a feature in this called the launch control or launch button. So basically what this is literally a 0 to 60 button. So you press that, it sets the car up in the fastest acceleration, so it puts the torque front and back differently, it puts it in track mode, it disables traction control, I think it increases the shift timing. So basically it's just literally a button to go 0 to 60, and I haven't done it yet. Except for last night, Nick and I did it, and it was a lot of fun. And eventually I want to take this bad boy to the track, race for pinks, you know what I'm saying? We're almost at the gym, and the secret spot apparently isn't so secret anymore, people, because there's no parking! Sweet! Don't worry, we found free parking, woo! Nick rocking one of like the first ever Ford shirts. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a goal bat. Oh my God, the guy just walked right through the goal bat. Gotta get him. Ooh! Oh, I missed him. I missed him again. Okay, now we have it could be a Krabby or a Kingler, I'm not sure. I just want you guys to know I had the most epic battle with that Krabby outside. And at the Thomas Circle, right where I park, there's a Poke Gym. And once I'm a high enough level, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna whoop all their pokey asses. Okay, so we are doing 460 pounds for 4 sets of 4. And since it's kind of light, what I'm gonna do is after each set, we're gonna watch me do each set, because I know you guys love deadlifts, is I'm gonna give you one piece of advice from how I have built up my deadlift, and hopefully it can help you. So let's begin, and then we'll get on with the first tipperunskis. Did that make that word right there? Tipperunskis. Okay, so my first piece of advice is gonna be to those who have issues with their grip. You're like, I can't hold the damn bar, Max. Well, first of all, it takes time. Again, I don't do any grip-specific training. I don't do like farmer walks. I don't do just static holds. I don't do forearm curls or things like that. I mean, I do hammer curls, but it's for my biceps. I don't do it because I'm like trying to work my grip up. I just have, luckily, a good grip, and I've gotten that grip from just doing a lot of deadlifts over time. But I think it's gonna come differently to each individual person. My best piece of advice would be to just keep at it, keep not using straps, just keep on trying with your hands. Obviously have chalk, obviously have a good bar, but my main piece of advice is as long as you can, do double overhand grip. That will help, I think, the most. But as long as you can in your sets until you need to physically switch to your mixed grip or your hook grip, and then try to like increase that. So if you get to maybe 315 before you have to switch, you know, keep working at it, and then maybe try to do like 1 or 2 reps with double overhand, and then switch and slowly build it up, build it up. Just know that it takes time. That's pretty much gonna be the answer to every single tip, is just like keep on deadlifting. But if your grip strength sucks, like I said, try not to use straps. And yeah, the only time I ever use straps is if like my hand is physically torn and I can't hold the bar because it's like raw flesh underneath. My second piece of advice would be to get on a lifting program. And you might be like, which program should I do, Max? There's so many out there. Just pick one. There's a lot of programs, and try one. Try it for like 6 months or so and see how you like it, see how you respond to it. If you try a program for a month and you're like, oh, I didn't see any progress, it's because you tried it for a month. So hop on something, stick to something, look at a bunch of them, and see like what looks interesting. If maybe you're a high rep kind of guy, maybe over 5, there's probably some programs out there. If you're lower rep, there's plenty of programs that are low rep on deadlift, but getting into a percentage-based program where you have a structure around your lifts is gonna be, I think, one of the biggest aids to boost your numbers. Jim Windler 5301 was great for me. Conjugate was great for me, and now I'm kind of going back to a linear. But don't always try to go into the gym and just pull the heaviest you possibly can every single time you deadlift. Like today I'm doing 460 pounds when I can rep in the upper 500s. So be smart, get on a program. Number 3 is something that I learned from my good friend Simon, and that is to not stop pulling. A lot of times you will give up on a lift before you actually are to the point where you fail. So as soon as the weight gets to that grinding portion, some people are used to just stopping. Like, oh my God, it's about to be a grinder, I can't do it. Try to grind through reps, push through reps. Now obviously, I'm not talking about if your form is breaking down significantly. Generally, if you're going for a PR, your form's gonna break down a little bit, but learn to try to push through reps. I obviously need to take my own advice on bench press, but on deadlifts, like when I did the 600 for 2, it got to a point where it just significantly just slowed down like that. And I think a lot of people, or back in the day, I would have just been like, nope, too heavy, can't do it. But I grounded through it. But I probably almost snapped my back. But you know what I mean. Believe in yourself. My next piece of advice is if you are trying to figure out, should I pull sumo? Should I pull conventional? Is sumo cheating? Is it half reps? I am built for conventional, but I pull sumo. I have a very short torso, I have long legs, and I have long arms. I probably can actually pull faster conventional, but I prefer sumo because I feel safer in the movement. So if you're wondering which one you should do, try both of them out. I have done both for years. So I'm at a point where mine are like pretty much neck and neck. I can pull 600 conventional and 610 sumo. So they're very, very close. And I want to get my conventional up even higher. But there's no perfect pulling stance, I don't think. Because again, I'm built for conventional, I pull sumo, figure out which one you like better, and do that. Probably the first time you've ever seen that happen. Max, just get wireless headphones. No. Also a great tip, break the deadlift down into 3 portions. Off the floor, below and above your knees in the lockout. If you have issues off the floor, deficits are great. If you have issues right below or above your knees, maybe can't breathe, I ain't stop talking to the camera after I do my set. But some pause deadlifts would be great. You can pause at your knee, you can pause right above your knee. That is gonna help you stay tight to that portion and help you build strength in that area. And then the last would be the lockout, which can be helped by the block pull, which I've been doing forever. Also, whenever I go for a PR and I fail, right? Or I grind a rep out, it's usually right at the top, right? So a lot of times people are like, Max, your lockout. It's your lockout that's crap, right? Although that might be the case that everyone has a specific point where they're weaker at, you also need to remember that if you fail at a lift, and you will fail, you're either gonna hit the lift or you won't. So you're gonna fail at some point, and it could just be because that day you weren't strong enough. So as far as how you grip the bar for deadlift, I do left hand under, right hand over. I've been doing that for as long as I can remember, as long as once I found out what switch grip was, or mixed grip. And when I first started doing it, I read that you should alternate the grip, to prevent imbalances. I've tried the alternate. I've tried right hand under, left hand over, hated it. I've tried hook grip, I did not like it. Obviously if I tried at it more, I might enjoy it, but I just stuck with the same grip. Some people worry about tearing a bicep or something. Do whatever grip you feel the strongest in, the safest in, and what you enjoy the most. So I'll probably stick with left hand under, right hand over forever, maybe. Who knows? I might stop deadlifting. Okay, so we're in Nordstrom Rack here, and because I have the retreat coming up in California, and the attire's very dressy, I kind of have an idea what I want to wear, and I really want to wear brown shoes. But all the brown shoes I have right now have a lot of like broguing, a lot of detailing in it. So broguing is, this kind of stuff, or like the wingtip. Brogue is all this actual detail in it. But I've been trying to find a plain shoe. In the last video or two, I showed a pair of Cole Haans. They didn't have my size. So I found a pair of Gordon Rush, which are very, very clean and simple. So again, not a lot of detailing, not a lot of excessive stitching, no toe cap or anything. Now here's what they look like on my feet. Now obviously I'm wearing some leggings, but I usually wear boots like 9 times out of 10, I'm always wearing my boots. So I save these shoes. I try to keep a lot nicer in condition and wear them just in, you know, nicer events. So I think I'm gonna snag these up. These are $100 here at Nordstrom Rack, down from 215 doll hairs. So, like I've always said, go to Nordstrom Rack. They got lots of deals and they're always changing up their deals. I think we're gonna snag these bad boys up. So we're gonna look fancy in California. Check it out, another SRT parked on my street. Are you moving in? We're gonna be friends? Woo! All right, you say, what are we gonna do today, Max?
What are we gonna do today, Max?
The same thing we try to do every day, Nick. Take over the world. Ah! That was a Pinky in the Brain reference. No. All right, say it again, dude.
Say it again, dude.
No, say, what are we gonna do today, Max?
What are we gonna do today, Max?
The same thing we try to do every day, Pinky. Try to convince everyone to follow my Snapchat. You're missing out. There's like 20,000 of you that are not on the Snapchat game, and I'm gonna get you. So you're gonna see right now a live Snapchat filming. So if you like to cringe all day, every day, then you definitely wanna follow me. So here's what we're here we go. Gotta set up the props. Props right there. Nick is gonna film it. He has no idea what I'm about to do. It's gonna be good. Gotta set up like that. That'll be good. All right, here you go, Nick. So you say go, and when you say go, you're gonna start it, okay? And then I'm gonna basically run through the door, and I'm gonna end right here. So you need to kind of stand like right here, all right? People love when I ask them if they can film a Snapchat for me. Don't you love that, Nick? Wait, I need to be in full stretchy pants. All right, you're gonna say go.
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and on go, I'm gonna press it.
On go.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I said no, Bo, no. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Then, okay.
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm going kind of up, dude. Oh yeah, sweet. How's that? Was that good? Oh yeah, sweet. See, the idea behind that was because we got back in the gym and I tried to hit the protein window. That was the idea behind it.